Welcome back into HSN Today with Tina and Friends. I'm Tina Jennings. This has always been a very popular item because our homes were not built ever for 2025 lives, right? Our outlets are few and far between, and they are never in the place that's convenient in any home, right? This is the solution for that. These are cubes from Tech Impressions. They're power cubes. What you're gonna be able to do is multiply one outlet into 5 3-prong AC outlets, 3 USBA ports, and a fast charging USBC with one outlet. Now, let me make it more convenient. I'm gonna be able to give you 10 feet away from any outlet that you can now have that power to you. Now, this is, everybody's getting a white. One cube, you're getting it's white. Your pick is your secondary color. So do you want it in the white with the beautiful classic blue? Do you want the white with the plum? Look at this one in the middle. I've never seen this. White, and this is what we're calling the pastel multi. Then we have it in the white with the white marble. And then the last one is your white and your black. A 2-pack for $44.99 and free shipping. Lori Leland, Chad mentioned you were in the room.
I know, I love that Chad gave me that shout out. Thank you, Chad Allen. He's so sweet.
It's covering two things. We need more outlets and ports.
Additionals.
And I want it in the convenient place.
Well, you never have power where you need it.
Never.
You never have enough power. This solves all of those problems. It's coming your way from Tech Impressions. And we love this brand. These always go on to be huge customer picks. But this is the very first time we have ever done that 2-pack. So you're getting both, and I love the fact that we're including a white. That is always the most popular color is white. But here's what it's doing. Let me show you right here the wall, because here's what it's gonna do. It's gonna plug right into one of the plugs. It does not take up the whole outlet, okay? Doesn't take up the whole thing. It has this super clever angled design to it, so you could plug in 2 of your Tech Impressions cubes if you wanted to, or at least access that other outlet, that other plug for other things. If you want to be able to use the whole thing, it doesn't interfere at all. So it's got that great design. This has a 10-foot cable that I'm going to tell you about in a little bit more detail. But here's what it's doing. It's taking that one plug and it is turning it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-prong grounded AC outlets, all right? So your regular outlets, perfectly spaced, one on each side, so you can plug in even your largest bricks. You're also getting 1, 2, 3 rapid charge USB ports and the very, very powerful, newest, latest, greatest, and somewhat elusive out there in the marketplace, that Type-C. So a lot of our devices are now charging with Type-C. This has got the Type-C. So it's taking one plug, not the whole outlet, one plug, and turning it into 9 opportunities for you to plug in, power, or charge your devices. So many of us, Tina, have dealt with these guys. Oh my gosh, look at what a mess this is. Did you see how yellow this is? This is not looking good. This did not have surge protection. Your brand new Tech Impressions Cube has surge protection built right in. I'm gonna break that down for you in a moment. But look what this did. A lot of us had these in our homes. Hopefully you still don't. You need to take them out if you do, because this looks a little rusty. Doesn't look so good. This took up the whole outlet, right? It plugged into both plugs, and there was not room for these large bricks to be able to plug anything more than 3 things in. So look at this. I'm sitting here trying. There's no room. I can't get in there because the spacing on this is so poor. With your cube, you're gonna be able to plug in even those larger things on each side, and it doesn't interfere with the other sides because that's how amazing this design is. And then the biggest thing, well, I don't know. I think all the outlets is probably the biggest thing. But the other really big thing is, if your outlets are not in a convenient location, look what you can do. Look at this kitchen. There's absolutely no outlet in here. With 10 feet, this is gonna bring the power exactly where you need it. So where is the outlet in your living room? Where is it? Do you know?
It's on the wall, not where my couch is.
It's behind your couch.
No, my couch isn't even on there. We do the floating couch. I have no outlet.
You don't have an outlet. So you need to bring the power from where that inconvenient outlet is to where you need it.
This would be perfect.
This comes in great for that. Also behind the headboard. That's where the outlet is in our bedroom. One.
Right between.
You know what I did? I plugged one of these into each of the plugs behind our headboard, and I strung one to my side, and I strung one to my husband's side, and I've got my lamp, he's got his lamp. I've got my fan, he's got his fan. I've got my sound machine, alarm clock, my phone. I charge my phone, my tablet. The other thing, Tina, you don't need bricks.
Yeah.
And the big manufacturers aren't including bricks anymore, so you don't need bricks because this just has the plugs that you need with the USB and the C-type, and you don't have to buy the long cords for all of your devices. This cord, I swear to you, this lightning cord, you know, a little while ago, it probably cost more than this 2-pack of tech compression. So you don't have to buy all this stuff anymore. The Cube replaces all of it.
Can I show what she's talking about? Just if you're like, I don't know what you mean. So if I took this out of the brick, right? And I took away the brick, this doesn't go in here, right? This is why you need the brick.
It doesn't go in because these are just outlets, right?
When you have this goes directly in here. Do you see what I'm saying?
No brick needed.
No brick. None of your outlets have this built in unless you paid a lot of money. And even if those upgraded ones only have two. They only have the 2 USB.
I know, I asked my husband for them years ago. Remember what he said? Maybe, which is no. When I speak husband, that is no. That means never gonna happen. And it never did. I don't need it now because of tech compression.
My husband did do one outlet for us.
Oh, he
did?
And
it's in the place in the kitchen where we do all the like laptops and tablets and phones. Still not enough. Still not enough. We have a place where Riker does all of his remote control trucks and droney things and all the things we have to charge up. This was a way that I could have like a power station in his playroom because that outlet's nowhere convenient.
Exactly.
But now I can charge up all of his things.
So every room.
Every
playroom.
Bathroom, kitchen.
Oh my gosh, bathroom. I told you that my husband unplugged my curling iron when it was hot once. I didn't love that.
She said, didn't love that.
Didn't love that. We don't fight much, but I will tell you I got on him a little bit when he unplugged my hot curling iron that I was about to use to curl my hair to plug in his shaver. Because we have one outlet.
It's the dance.
It's the
What's the least important thing? I unplug the toothbrush to plug in the blow dryer. Then I got to remember to plug the toothbrush. Now take it out to the kitchen. You have a toaster, you have a blender, an air fryer.
Oh, and you need surge protection for all of those, especially your expensive appliances. And this has surge protection. And by the way, surge protection is not meant to last forever. So if you have older surge protectors in your home, you need to update them about every 5 to 10 years because the way surge protection works, if your home gets struck by lightning, and this happened to Helen. Her neighbor, like next door, a couple doors down, lost 3 flat screen TVs because of a lightning strike. So they all had to be replaced. This would have been a lot more affordable to just plug it into a surge protector. But it's absorbing that lightning strike. It's absorbing that power surge. So over time, these become less and less effective. So they do need to be replaced every so often, 5 to 10 years, the experts say. So if you need new, fresh outlets in the right places with surge protection, you need this 2-pack.
The one in your hand is my most popular and my most limited. So everybody gets a white. And the reason we did that is because when we did it as a single, the white always sold out first. So everybody gets a white. The white with the marble swirl, which is the one that's in Lori's hand, I only have about 380 left and everybody's buying that one. So if you want that one, I would put it in your cart, put multiples into your cart, use that flex pay for $15, the free shipping and handling. The one in the middle, I would say, is probably the most colorful of all of them, and we call this pastel multi.
Can I show that?
That one's beautiful.
It's
Is that
gorgeous.
new? I've never seen that one.
We've only had it one other time. We're calling it, I think we're calling it Mermaid Unicorn Pastel Multi.
Oh, do we?
I'm calling it that. Look, it's
Lori
pink.
goes, I am.
It's pink, it's purple, it's blue, it's all the pretty girly colors. This is Unicorn Mermaid. I mean, and also Pastel Multi if you're ordering it. But it's this beautiful ombre. This would be so perfect for your crafting room, for the college dorm room, for your girl, for her room. I mean, I love this. I'm a girly girl, so I absolutely adore that.
Plum.
I think that plum, don't you feel like that's a nice neutral? Like it's a burgundy.
You know, the last time we did this and the plum was on its own, it was really popular. And I was like, good for everybody for getting like a pop of color. Like it is a neutral, but also, you know what I mean? Also, if it is a his and her, don't use my plum one because you're the white outlet.
Exactly.
This is the 2-pack. The white with the beautiful blue also available.
I think that's a neutral too, honestly. That's like a really cool, but you're right, a pop of color is very uplifting sometimes.
If you're gifting this, which I totally think you should, like if somebody's moving out, a college student, wedding gift, any kind of gift, birthday gift, I'm sorry I did something to you gift, go with the black and the white because you don't have to know what pattern they want. They'll use them. They're very kind of universal for everybody. But I would put this in as a teacher gift. I would put this in, you know, we're about to leave our pediatrician because
travel.
Nobody will ever say, I have too many outlets.
Oh, I don't need more outlets.
I don't need more ways to charge things.
No one, ever.
Husband in the garage, all his tools have to be charged up.
Perfect for the garage. I don't think I've been mentioning that, but that is such a great point.
And there's one outlet.
One outlet. I feel like we have an older house. How old is yours? Do you know?
I don't know.
Mine's about 30 years old.
I don't know.
I don't know. But there aren't enough outlets. But friends of mine that have newish houses still don't have enough outlets. So you make such a great point. I want everyone to realize there are a couple little indicator lights over here on the side. One is red, one is green, and that is showing that you are grounded and protected. And then let me show you the switch. So you also have an on and off power switch right here. So think about this. You're about to go on vacation. Maybe one of them that you are purchasing here today you're going to use in your home office because you have your computer, you've got your printer, you've got your router, you've got all this stuff, and you just want to flip a switch and then go on vacation and shut everything down safely. You have that switch. Great for holiday decor as well. Turn everything on. You don't have to crawl into the tree and unplug everything or turn it all on individually. Plug everything in and then turn it on or off right here with that switch. This braided cord is beautiful. It's durable. It has a silky finish to it, so it looks really nice. It is a very thick cord because if you think about the fact that this is powering or charging 9 devices simultaneously, it needs to be a thick cord. But the great thing is it's tangle free. So this is really easy for you to maneuver, really easy for you to use. The other thing, there's feet. So I love that they did that. It's just a nice little touch because if you're setting this down on your coffee table, right, your bedside table, you don't want to scuff up your really nice furniture. This has that soft padding with those 4 feet. And look here, right here, Tina, you can also wall mount this if you want to. So if you want to wall mount this bedside instead of it being on your side table, or if you want to wall mount it
so it almost
on your
like
kitchen.
Mimics a real outlet.
Yeah, you really could. So
like
a lot of options with this, but I just think it makes it even more versatile.
Can we show everybody what 10 feet looks like?
Yeah, let's look.
Okay, let me grab one end.
Can I joke with you about how small the cords are that come with our phones these days?
I'm not a jokey kind of person.
Yeah, you kind of are. Look at this. This is ridiculous.
Why do you even... Why do they even sell that?
It came with it, and I got it, and I went, what am I supposed to do with that? And then I showed you it's C to C on both sides, and if you don't have a brick, which the manufacturers aren't including bricks for phones, tablets, any of that anymore.
But it also has to be a brick with a C.
Yeah, you have to have a C-type brick to accommodate. So you're not getting that usually. So I looked at this and didn't have a C brick in my house and went, what am I gonna do? I have to buy a brick to charge my phone in my house? Take a look at this. It pops right in here, and now I've got my phone, Tina, so let's take this for a walk. So I am using this ridiculously small cable.
Hold on.
Right, that came with.
I'm gonna try to unplug this
one.
Are
you unplugging it?
Yes, because I want to show how far
10 how far we can
feet
go.
Is. Listen, I'm doing this backwards. There we go.
There you go. And look how slim that is. So you can push your couch
And by the way, that's
right against
a really good, like you could tell it's gonna have a lot of power.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, go wide, Tanner. Go wide.
How do you want us like this?
Look at
this. This is 10 feet. This is a long way to be able to bring your power.
Because 10 feet doesn't mean anything to me until I see it visually.
Okay,
I'm not a feet. 10 feet and 20 million feet's all the same to me.
I just am like, okay, that's 2 lorries. A little shorter than 2 lorries. What? That's how I have to do it.
If you would like 2 lorries worth of cord, we've got you covered.
That doesn't mean anything to anybody else.
No, but
that's the way I look at it.
I want you to think about any outlet in your home, and then I want you to think a radius of 10 feet around that.
Yeah.
You can have power 10 feet away from that one outlet, and then you're gonna have, you will go, and you know the strips that we used to do back in the day? You put one chunky blow dryer on there.
And nothing else.
3 outlets are not usable.
Look, grab that one. I wanna show you. Look at the design. So this is what we put up with for a long time.
Was that just because they didn't know we had big chunky?
Maybe we didn't back then.
Oh, maybe we didn't.
Maybe we didn't. I'm not sure, but look at how close together these are. Once I start plugging bricks in here,
you're done.
Like literally, I cannot get anything into that middle spot at all. I can put something over here, but it can't be a big something, or this is gonna, look, it interferes. I can't even push this in all the way. So really, you're taking your whole outlet and turning it into like maybe one extra thing that can be plugged in. Right. With this, you've got 9. And let me show you one more time. So plug it into one plug. It's got that great little angled design right here. So you can actually plug in 2 of your tech impressions, or at least use the other plug for something else that you want to plug into it. And it's turning it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3-prong grounded AC outlets with surge protection. So this will absorb those lightning strikes, those surges that happen in your house. Plus 1, 2, 3 rapid charge USB ports and that C-type port, which is the newest, fastest way for you to be able to charge anything. And if you have that cable come home with one of your devices, but no brick to be able to plug in a C-type, you need an outlet that has a C-type. This has got the C-type. So that's gonna be a fast way for you to charge. So this is 9 things from that one plug.
Yeah.
Can you believe how versatile this is? I just think, I mean, I have these in every single room of my house because now you can bring the power exactly where you need it, and now you're getting a ton more outlets too.
Well, we did this as a single originally, and then it would like sell out over and over and over again. And white was always the early sellout color.
True.
So when we decided to do the 2-pack, we're like, everybody gets a white one.
Yes,
so that way
so
everybody's
smart.
happy, right? You don't have to pick and choose. Your secondary color is the one that you're choosing when you make your purchase. 2 of these for $44.99 will be used every single day of you or the person you're gifting it to. The one in Lori's hand, the white with the the marble swirl, that one's about to sell out. That 2-pack combo, it's my most popular and it's my most limited, which is
elevated.
Right, maybe you can. I can't afford the white marble like countertops, but this is
I don't have them yet. I want them bad, but I don't think it's. My husband said maybe, so I think we know that means no.
If I ever meet Ken, I'm gonna ask him something. If he says maybe, I'm gonna know what
You're
that
gonna
means.
know it's no.
Yeah.
But this is that way to add that touch of marble that looks so pretty, right?
It really is. So that is gonna be a sellout during this presentation. White with the one that we are calling the classic blue. So that's this 2-pack, white classic blue. White with the plum, white with, .com will call it pastel multi, but if you're Lori, it's unicorn, sunshine,
I call it unicorn,
mermaid.
Mermaid. I like the sunshine part too. Look at how pretty that is, that ombre with purple and pink and blues all the way through it. Really, really beautiful.
The sellout is the white with the marble swirl. That's going very quickly.
Marble swirl. I love that. It's just a hint.
Yeah.
And look at the cord. It's a stark white cord on the marble. And then on your white, it's got white with a little bit of gray woven through because it is that that braided cord.